Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. As always, I just want to thank you guys so much for loving and supporting the videos, man. It really does mean a lot. Today I want to talk to you guys about King of Fighters 14, specifically for the PS4. Bro, like, I know it's kind of like weird to be talking about fighting games, and I'm not like the biggest fighting game expert, but one thing like I have seen is like the recent news of like King of Fighters 15 coming out, bro. Like I saw like the new like news or whatever, like it looks so hype, bro. Like I'm definitely getting that like day one, man. But my whole thing is like I don't understand like why it's flying so much under the radar. Like I started doing my research on it, and I didn't really see a lot of it like during like Evo or whatever. Like I think the last Evo that I seen one at was like 2019, like when I was doing my research on it. Because again, like I've been getting like heavy advertisements on YouTube for some reason for King of Fighters 15. So I started looking into 14, and I'm like, oh, this actually kind of reminded me of like Street Fighter and Tekken a little bit, Not necessarily like like a clone for a clone, like for either game, but just like like another like quality like fighting game, that I probably will like end up liking if I get to learn like the mechanics and stuff. So I thought that was kind of like weird how it wasn't getting like a lot of press, but I was reading like some of the comments and people were saying like it might not be like as popular in like the U.S., but like it's more popular like overseas in like Japan and like Mexico and like the other like countries and stuff. But I'm like, dang, I'm like these games seem like it should be popping off right now, but I'm not gonna do that comparison where like it gets compared to like Street Fighter or anything. So I feel like it's kind of stupid to compare you know different fighting games to other fighting games because it's like like one's a 30, one's a 2D. It's just like I feel like there's an audience for everything. Like I don't feel like you should be judging stuff just based off of like what you like because at the end of the day somebody's gonna like something that's different than you. But I just found it weird. I'm like, dang, dude. I'm like, 15 looks like it's gonna be like one of those games. I'm gonna be playing for a hot minute. Like again, like because again, I still be playing Tekken and Street Fighter. I'm like, dang, dude, like this is something that I've never even heard of. King of Fighters, whatever. But yeah, man, like I was seeing like their ads. I don't watch like I want to say a lot of their videos on YouTube. So I mean, like it looks, like I said, like a legit fighting game. It's just that it doesn't really get a lot of press, so like, I wasn't here about it. Plus, I think King of Fighters 15 or not 15, sorry, 14 only released on PlayStation 4. I feel like that was kind of like a bad move on their part because it's like it's kind of stupid because it's like yeah, with like 110 million, you would think like a lot of people would buy that game, but I didn't really see a lot of influencers talking about oh, dude, like the next cool fighting game is gonna be the King of Fighters 14, versus like Street Fighter and like Tekken, like you see a lot of people like streaming that, like evergreen, like year round. Like you always see somebody playing like Street Fighter or Tekken. There's always like Evo tournaments, or like I said, you have like Bud Light sponsoring like Tekken and stuff, or like Red Bull for like Street Fighter. So I mean, like I said, like I don't think 14 really like necessarily got the love that it probably deserved. And like I said, it's coming from somebody who's never even like really played it. But like I said, I started seeing like more gameplay of it. I'm like, oh, dude, like I mean, this could be like a legit one, a legit fighting game or whatever. But I don't know, like I'm not really sure as to why like it didn't really take off. Because like I said, I feel like it should have been one of those games that people should have still been playing. Like even like right now, like when I go look for an online match, it says like can I find a match? I'm like, dang man, people move on from that game quick. I don't really know the sales. I was looking at I think it was VG charts. I don't know how accurate that is, but it said something somewhere around like lifetime sales because it came out 2016. King of Fighters 14 did. Yeah, it said somewhere around like 340,000 was like the sale number, and I'm like, dang, like because again, 2016, like the PlayStation 4 like had just came out. I think it was around like maybe 30 or 40 million units sold. So there's still like a big enough market to where they could have maybe made like a milli or like maybe like two or three. But the fact that they didn't even scratch like a million is just like, yeah, you know. I'm not really sure, like I'm not gonna say like PlayStation is the audience for it, but like I'm pretty sure they could do like a little bit better marketing on it because it's a quality fighting game. Like again, most of the characters are like already unlocked. You're not paying a lot for DLC. Like some games like Street Fighter, where it's like if you got the base version like me, there's more characters for DLC than there is characters to play with, which is kind of like stupid. But it's another video for another time, and I'm not gonna go on it. But it seems like it's a pretty quality fighting game. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna be new to it and like playing it and whatever. I might stream it when it comes out next year, but just trying to get like the feel for it. Like I just started playing 14. I'm like, oh dude, like I mean, this is actually kind of a cool fighting game to play, you know. But if you don't see anybody online, like it's kind of a bit discouraging because like, dang, you like I look, you want to fight somebody right now. But I think 15 might open the door, you know, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on with that, which again I'm probably going to talk about in the next video. But one thing I will say is this: like King of Fighters was that, or 14 was like definitely I feel like slept on a little bit. Like I said, this comes from somebody who hasn't really even been into the King of Fighters. It's just like looking at the graphics of it, I'm like, dang, I'm like, this could have been like a really good game, for people to play or just to even like get casual into. Again, like I'm not sure if it was the mechanics that messed it up, the net code of the game, the infrastructure of it. But as I continue to like play it in like my free time, like I'll try to bring you guys a video as to why I think it might have failed. But I just want to get like an over like quick view of just like King of Fighters 14. Like I don't understand like why it was underappreciated the way it was, but who knows, man? Like I said, 15 could take off where 14 kind of like lacked, but I feel like 14 laid the foundation for 15. If that makes any sense. But yeah, guys, as always, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the video. If you guys even know what's going on with King of Fighters 14, if you guys are still playing it, if you guys are, not even sure like what it is, like I was, like I'll try to, just start a discussion, try to be there for you guys when I can. See you guys in the next one. Peace.